This is one of Steve Jobs' oldest friends, nicknamed Woz. I'm hoping Woz can reveal how a directionless hippie like Steve Jobs kick-started the computer revolution, and how Woz created the first personal computer that was to give Steve Jobs his power. It all happened in the mid-70s when Wozniak and Jobs started to attend a computer club called Homebrew, where enthusiasts were exchanging ideas about building computers. What Jobs saw at the club was to change his life forever. Steve persuaded Wozniak to start production in Jobs' garage on a computer they called the Apple I. Steve Jobs clung to Woz. He could see that Woz's little computer would make him rich.
Our sales just shot sky high, and sales started going up to 100. First company ever to sell 100,000 computers, to sell 1 million computers.
In the early days, Apple was, if anything, more the result of Woz's brain than Steve. I mean, Steve took Woz's prototypes and made it into a commercial product with a plastic case that a consumer could buy.
When Jobs took Apple public, a mere 5 years after its start in his garage, he was worth in excess of $100 million at only 25 years of age. Steve Jobs was catapulted into power as the founder of a company that led a revolution. Jobs launched the Macintosh in 1984. The advertisement underlined his counterculture credentials and his dislike for the gray suits at IBM, whose PCs were outselling Apple's.
We shall prevail.
On January 24th, Apple Computer will introduce Macintosh. And you'll see why 1984 won't be like 1984.
The Macintosh launch was a media frenzy. Press attended from over 80 countries. It was one of Jobs' legendary stage performances.
Today, we are introducing the third industry milestone product, Macintosh.
It was all down to one man.
So it is with considerable pride that I introduce a man who's been like a father to me, Steve Jobs.
The Macintosh brought Jobs a cult following. It was truly Jobs' moment of fame.
Oh, impressive wingspan.
These are plastic. He can't fly.
Out on his ear, Jobs showed his resilience after losing power at Apple. He invested in a computer animation business called Pixar.
Blaze, watch yourself. Miles, who goes there?
Don't shoot. It's okay. Friends.
When Pixar went public in 1997, it made Steve a billionaire. Jobs' return to power was crowned when, in 1997, after a decade away, he was asked back to Apple as its CEO. How great a fight back was that? Jobs' innovations turned the company around. Since his return, Apple's value has skyrocketed.